Okay, guys, welcome back to the podcast. One of the best in the business, co-founder of Portfolio Real Estate, the legend herself, Samantha Tov. You built an incredible real estate career, and I think you recently led your team to over like $1 billion in sales in over 5 years.
It's you, or what you can bring to the table. Your clients are hiring you and not hiring this big company.
You were president of ARIA. You're in 2024, the current president of the Sacramento Association of Realtors.
We have the land, we have the facility. So I think business is going to be booming even more for commercial and residential.
It really sounds like you're really mentoring your younger agents. You're running big brokerage, you're mentoring 50 plus agents. You're involved in all these organizations.
People says that I don't work, I do work.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the Greenhaven Capital Mortgage Mentor podcast. And today I'm joined by one of the best in the business, the co-founder of Portfolio Real Estate, one of my great friends, the legend herself, Samantha Tov. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
So I know your time's valuable. You're super busy, so I'll just jump right into it. So you built an incredible real estate career. And I think you recently led your team to over like $1 billion in sales in over 5 years, which is insane. Can you just share a little bit on how you started in real estate and what inspired you to create Portfolio and where you're at now?
Well, I started real estate about 20 years ago. And then I was working for this big company. And then, on a weekend, I would see Judy, my now partner. She was working and I was working, like we worked the same kind of hours, early Saturday, 8 o'clock in the morning, long hours. And then, I don't know, one day we started talking. It's like, oh, we should just partner up, we'll do deals together. And then we started out with a small team of like 4 to 5 people. But then we opened Portfolio. We had the opportunity to partner with Side, which is a very techno-savvy company, a brokerage, and they gave us the opportunity to set up our own brand. Because at the end of the day, the real estate, it's not the company, it's you, or what you can bring to the table. Your clients are hiring you and not hiring this big company or a franchise company. So then we thought about it and we struggled with the name for a while. There's like 20 different variations, but it always led us back to Portfolio. One of mine and Judy's motto is, we don't want to just educate our agents to sell real estate, is also to build up their own portfolio assets. So that name just resonated. I know a lot of people love our name. They're like, if anytime you want to sell that name, we would buy it right now. But you know what? Fast forward 5.5 years later, we probably the first company, boutique company in Sacramento of Side to hit $1 billion sales. Back in September, we did about 2004 transactions to hit that $1 billion sales.
That's crazy.
But you know what the funny thing is? When we left the other company, they're like, oh, you're never going to make it and blah, blah, blah. But look at here we're at.
Yeah.
We earn respects because of what we've done. But the essence of our company, the motto is family first.
Yep. Yeah, I get that. So also too, I mean, you are deeply involved in many organizations. I think, you were the president of ARIA. You're in 2024, the current president of the Sacramento Association of Realtors. You just got a lot going on. So what really inspired you to take on all these leadership roles, and how's that impacted your business?
My love and passion is about advocacy, and I saw a need, and there's not many people that look like me within the API community that step into leadership. When our most recent mayor, Dara Steinberg, says you're going to be president of the association, it's groundbreaking. You're breaking, what'd you call that?
Barriers or?
Yeah. So when he said that, it really resonated with me. So in 116 years, there's never been an Asian women president for the association.
Yeah.
So I put initiatives for myself, what I can do, what I can bring to the table. This year, we actually put a task force together to set global business as part of the association as a committee, and it got passed and approved. And we're going to start it next year. So you're going to see a lot of great things next year. We're going to teach our members on how to gain more business, not just locally but globally, and getting those referral business. Talking about all the businesses coming to Sacramento because we're at the capital,
Hmm.
and people need to know how EB5 and how the relationship in business, commercial, and residential come together. So there's been a flooded business from internationally here, whether it's a pharmaceutical, whether it's import export. We have the land, we have the facility. So I think business is going to be booming even more for commercial and residential because they're everywhere. If you look right now, the surroundings in Roseville, Folsom, Elk Grove, it's just expanding. They got plans for 10,000 homes here, 5,000 homes. It's just like, but how can we educate people, especially my agents, to get those business? We have to educate them now to have the platform, have the resources, and be ready and educated for that.
Yeah.
So I'm all about educating, mentoring, and how can we make them accountable and get those business for themselves.
Yeah. So it just sounds like really just by being so involved in all these organizations, just really helped
Create
educate you, created more opportunity, and just really just got your name out there and helped you just build your business. So that's awesome. And you're also advocating for the AAPI community, which is it's great. So you're making changes, and
I tell my
we
agents
appreciate that.
I tell my agents everywhere that I go, any conferences, I always come back with 1 or 2 referrals.
Yeah.
So if you're not being out there, you're not being seen, people stop remembering you.
Yeah.
But the more that I'm engaged or involved, they see my team, they see my brand, they see what we can do, they're going to think of you. Sacramento, Sam and her team's amazing and blah, blah.
Yep.
So that's what I want to, I also want to empower that to my team members as
Mhm.
well. I've told Jonathan, I go, this is what you need to do if you really want to
Yeah.
scale your business, get involved, step up into leadership. And he does,
Yes, he
right?
does.
He's the
Yep.
president of ARIA,
Yeah.
under 30. He's amazing. He did a great job and it really puts him in place. It's having that, he follows up, he does what he's told, but
Mhm.
he's also networking, creating that business opportunity for himself. But it's also a highlight of him, ARIA has 45 chapters throughout the nation, even through Canada. But if they go, who's the president of Sacramento? They're going to go Jonathan Lee. So it's putting his name on the table, keeping in people's minds in that kind of leadership. One of my other little powerhouse is probably Lindsay Foon. She's going to be the vice chair of YPN next year for SAR. And YPN is a young professional
Yeah.
network that is recognized by NAR. She's going to have opportunity to go network with other YPNs throughout the nations. To Chicago, she's going to get leadership training and all that, but she's going to have that networking opportunity, and it's also going to enhance her own business skills and professional mental mindset and how to scale her business to a different level and creating that collaboration and networking opportunity.
So it really sounds like you're really mentoring your younger agents, and that's like probably providing, an immeasurable amount of value to them. So that's great that you're doing that, and they're already successful. And I know they're going to grow under your leadership. So that's awesome. So then, there's a lot of agents out there that want to build a team and they want to, build a mega team like you. So can you kind of just talk about what are some important first steps in creating a scalable and successful team like you've done?
First of all is creating your database, adding on to your database, and one of the best things that Portfolio has was partnering up with Side. Side actually gives us a great platform. We have follow-up boss, we have systems in place, but you have to know how to utilize it. Agents that don't utilize the tools and resources that their brokerage or their team or their company have, they're missing the boat because at the end of the day, that's what's going to scale your business. Inputting all that into your database, your CRM, and then following up and creating tasks for yourselves or weekly emails or monthly newsletters, but staying engaged, having those conversations is really going to set you apart because every day everyone knows somebody that's in real estate, but
Yeah.
how are you going to get their business?
Hmm.
It's being that personal relationship and staying in contact with one another. or doing pop buys, dropping off gift cards. Like we're just doing goal settings this past week. We're talking about agents. What can you do? If somebody gives you a referral, it doesn't matter if it closed or not. Send them a $25 gift card or cash or something. Just say thank you for just remembering my name. I really appreciate it, and keep doing that. They're like, oh, I just like. But okay, I'll take this. But you never know. A little bit goes a long way. Instead of having a cup of coffee, if you give them a gift card, they're still going to remember you, right? But you keep doing that over and over, and you're going to get the return business as well. But you always want to outshine and outdo everybody. But it's that personal care that you remember them, or anniversary, a birthday card, or something that you just sent out with a little token of remembering you. It's not asking about business. You don't have to put your business card. Just send something.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, or happy anniversary, or any of that stuff. They're like, oh, it's like we get so techno savvy right now. Everyone's doing text messages, DMs, social medias, but who gets a birthday card in the mail anymore? Like right now,
I carrying one too.
right now I look forward to Christmas cards. I mean, I stopped doing it because my kids are older, but I love seeing my clients or my friends or like your kids. Every year you could see their growth and what they're doing. So it's that little warm, fuzzy feelings that people forget about. So go back to basics, give that warm, fuzzy feeling, and know that it's not just a business transaction, but you also relatable. You want to retain that business,
Yeah.
that friendship, right? It's family. So a lot of our clients become families. I mean, we take them out to dinners and stuff. We just talk and share drinks, share food, or take them to a different restaurant that they've never been. It's kind of like showing them who you are, but also inviting them to where you are feel most comfortable.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that people forget about. It's not just about business, but let's create a business relationship, but also a family kind of relationship.
That's one of our core values too, is like people over profits, relationships over transactions. Just take care of the client, focus on the relationship,
Yep,
build that bond,
absolutely.
and take
Yeah,
care of the people, and
yeah.
the business will follow. So I totally agree with
Mhm.
that. But so you got a lot going on. You're running a big brokerage, you're mentoring 50 plus agents, you're involved in all these organizations. So how do you balance your own production? Because you're like a top producer in yourself, because you're a producing agent too.
Yes.
The leadership responsibility while still being able to empower other agents and taking care of brokers. How do you do that?
People says that I don't work, I do work. I schedule all my appointments in between my meetings. If I'm running to SIR for the meetings and stuff, but I'll schedule evening showings, weekends. I do open houses still.
Yeah.
I've been mentoring my own daughter, Josephine, who did a fantastic job. She did about 15 transactions
She's
this
doing great.
year.
She's doing great.
So, but
Yep.
you can't mentor somebody if you're not doing it yourself. And that's what I think a lot of agents that cannot succeed. They want to create a team, but they expect the team to do everything for you.
Yeah.
But we're different at Portfolio. Judy and I are very hands-on. We sell, we do open houses. I think Judy says she hates open houses, but she did too this year. But every single company wants to do our open house, but it's an ethics violation. The listing is signed with our company, so we only allow our own agents to do our open houses. And that's one of the things that our agents have an advantage of. We have abundance of listings, abundant opportunity for them to create and build their own relationship and clientele. And that's what I think scale a lot of our agents, having that opportunity and having the hands-on mentorship. We have a group chat. We are available to our agents probably 24/7. Sometimes after 9 o'clock, we wish they wouldn't call, but we're always there to troubleshoot. We're there in the morning, we're there at night, but our agents know that they can reach us. But we also do our clients as well. We show them houses. We There's nothing that our agents do that we don't do
Yeah.
ourselves, and that's what makes us I think sets us apart and a better at building our team. We're not one of those companies that recruit anybody from anybody. We get calls all the time. Are you hiring? I always say I'm not hiring. We're not hiring, but I went up to always 75 agents, scaled it down to 50 agents. I think I'm going to scale it down another 10 to 40 agents because we only want good, hardworking agents that actually want to build this as their career, build up their own portfolio asset, and create passive income for themselves along with their clients. We want to be at that level where we can have career clients. Career clients not buying one property, but is actually buying second or third property or building their own portfolio. So we want to create that for our clients but also for our agents. I'm very proud of some of our agents under 30. They bought one property, two properties, three properties, four properties, and we're doing goal settings right now for 2025. And the exciting thing is, a lot of them on their goal settings, I want to buy a second home, or I want to buy a duplex, or I want to buy this. But every single body's goal is about creating that passive income for themselves, because we're all independent contractors. There is no retirement. We build our retirement. We have to scale our own portfolio assets. And that's one of the things that sets us different from other brokerages. Companies just all think about the number. We think of how can we grow our agents into being investors as well.
Yeah. One thing that I think that sets your company apart from other teams and brokerages is the culture that you guys have. Like the sense of camaraderie, everyone's friends. They're not just coworkers, but they get along. I mean, I'm even in the place, and we win them too. So, like, how did you create such a
There's no animosity in our company.
Yeah.
If there is a bad seed in our company, we get rid of them. We really do, and we have through the years. There's been some controversy or a lot of stuff. Just talk. The talk and the noise is what creates the bad environment, and for agents to not want to be protective. But we're always cheering each other on. One of our agents, she said it best. She goes, other companies just do their own thing, but you guys, every day we're closing deals, you're cheering people on. Congratulations. Oh, somebody just got one in escrow. Every day there's always an escrow, either closing or opening or offer being accepted, but we cheer each other on. And that sense of relationship, there's no money that can buy that. We built an extended second family portfolio, and we love that. And we really only want the same like-minded agents to work for us, because we care about them and we love them. We can cry with them, we can laugh with them, we can eat with them, but we enjoy each other's company a lot.
Yeah. Well, I could tell you've done a great job growing your brokerage. I'm lucky to, work with you and your agent.
And who would have thought? I met you through a transaction not many years ago.
I know, but it's been good. So thank you for, allowing me to be part of your team and their growth. You're one of the best. I know we're going to work together for a long time. So
I appreciate you for taking care of all of our agents. I know it's not easy. Sometimes you go above and beyond for our agents, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah. So I think we're on the same wavelength. So thank you so much. And I know your time's valuable. So I just want to thank you again for being here. It's been, great sharing this time together. And if anyone wants to get a hold of you, what's the best way for them to reach you?
They can just pick up the phone. I do answer my phone. I don't have a second phone. I don't have a secret phone or an assistant. That's one thing that sets me and Judy apart. We do not have a personal assistant. We do have a transaction coordinator, but we don't have a personal assistant. But we're still hands-on. We answer our phone. We don't have a second phone. My phone number is 916-947-4312. Or you can message us or follow us, Portfolio Real Estate, on Instagram. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thanks, Sam, for being here. And I hope you guys stay tuned for the next podcast. Thanks a lot, guys.